Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this 4-game NBA opening playoff game slate, guys, let me introduce myself. I am Vaughn, the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, VaughnTheStatMan.com. All right, guys, I'm going to give a quick 30-second shout out to Kwame Brown. I want to say I love this brother for standing up for himself. These punks in the media have been bullying this young man for 20 years, and he finally coming out spitting facts about Stephen A. Smith, somebody who I absolutely detest. Yes, I said it. I don't watch his show, and anybody with a conscience would not watch this show because Kwame is right. He does just down black men and talk loud. He don't have any facts to back up anything. And give you a quick fact about Kwame Brown. His rookie season, guys, he actually was playing with a fractured hand. His second season, he had a messed up leg. His third season, when he was fully healthy, he averaged 10 and 20. And he was only 20 years old. He averaged 10 points on 8 shot attempts. 8 shot attempts, guys. He wasn't getting 20 and 30 shot attempts. Shaq gets 30 shot attempts and only averaged 27 points in his career. Imagine if Kwame Brown would have got 20 shot attempts. Jordan didn't even want the kid. Go do your homework. Go look at the games when he played Tim Duncan and these other guys. He held his own. You know what I'm saying? He went to the Lakers with another guy that shoots 35 shots. You know, no disrespect to the late, great Kobe Bryant, but he was never featured. When he finally was featured in Charlotte, he had a stretch where he averaged 16 and 10, guys. So he wasn't a bust. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're a young black kid and you are poor and you had to get your first pair of shoes from playing one-on-one basketball, yes, that's how he got his first pair of shoes, and you at 17 buy your mom a house on a golf course, then all young black kids should strive to be a bust. All right, guys, so let's get right into this video. All right, guys, so my opinions about these first 4 games, guys. I like Boston and Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn is going to sweep Boston, but Boston has a bona fide star in Tate, but I just think Kyrie Irving is going to be too much. When it comes to Miami versus Milwaukee, that's my upset pick, guys. I think that Miami is going to upset Milwaukee. That game is going to have a lot of fantasy value. The Lakers is the Clippers are on a mission, guys. Don't be shocked if this is a 4-1, 4-2 type series. Luka is going to pull out a game or two. He's just a phenomenal talent. And Portland, Denver at this stage, I can't really call this series. I got to see a few games first. Denver doesn't have Murray, and I think that that's going to hurt them because Lillard is just an assassin. Denver got 2 guys. They're going to need Gordon to step up. If Aaron Gordon doesn't step up, it's going to be tough to beat Portland because Portland has 4 guys that can score. They really got 5 guys that can score. Their whole starting 5 can score. They got a pretty solid center coming off the bench as well. And I'm just really liking them. They got Carmelo Anthony coming off the bench. I would love to have Carmelo Anthony being my 6th man. All right, so let's get right into these point guard breakdown, guys. Doncic at the Clippers, I'm not feeling that matchup. They got too many defenders they can throw at Doncic. If Doncic took 5 less shots and distributed that ball more, like if he took 20 shots a game and gave Hardaway 15, 20 shot attempts, gave Porzingis 20 shot attempts, and let his guys score, I think that they would be a better team. They are a good team, but I think the next step in his development is to understand ball distribution. Damian Lillard at Denver, he just has a massive mismatch. Damian Lillard can just go off against anybody, but who are you going to put on him? He's just too seasoned of a veteran. I think that he has the biggest mismatch. I really like him. But the point guard I'm giving you guys is Kyrie Irving. Boston is going to put Kemba Walker on him. Now, that's an even matchup. Don't think Kemba is soft. Kemba is going to come back. But I think Kyrie is going to average in this series about 45 to 50 fantasy points. And they got Kyrie priced down. He's 9.2. But the good thing is that Kyrie had a chance to rest. You give a guy Kyrie's talent level time to rest, it's going to be HELL for the rest of the league. All right, Kemba Walker, I just said, I believe Kemba will get you about 35 to 40 fantasy points. If the game stays close, Kemba could get up to the 45, 50. He could almost match Kyrie because he's going to score. He has to. There's nobody else on the team that can really score other than him. And his teammate Tatum, who I think is one of the best young guys in the league. One of my friends was talking about him the other day, and my friend believes that when LeBron James leaves, that it's going to be Tatum's time, and I second that. I think he's up next. He's a absolutely phenomenal talent. Drew Holiday was actually brought to Milwaukee for moments like this. Against Miami, I know that Miami is a great defensive team. Holiday is Army strong, guys. So this series is going to show you whether or not Holiday makes a difference. I don't think the series is going to be dependent on Holiday. It's going to be how many shots. Holiday and Middleton need to get 17 to 20 shots every game. Giannis needs to shoot it about 15 times a game. But Holiday has to get his shots, because if you look at it, Middleton's the best shooter on the team, bar none. DiVincenzo and Holiday are right there neck and neck. So he needs to get his shot attempts. Brook Lopez should get 4 3-pointers shot attempts a game to try to bring Adebayo away from the rim. But I like Holiday, man. He's not going to back down. I think he can get you about 35 to 40 fantasy points. Campazzo is a 30-year-old rookie who was given the U.S. team and all the other teams work when he was overseas. So he's not going to be afraid. He's been in a lot of big games. He's a 30-year-old rookie, so he's a grown man. I think he'll hold his own. Don't be shocked if he gives you 30 fantasy points. Nunn is somebody who I'm going to run. I love Nunn. I like Nunn in this matchup. I'm not sure who they're going to start. If they start Dragic, then Dragic will get the matchup with Holiday, which means Nunn is going to come in against the backup. And Nunn is better than any backup that Milwaukee can throw at him. Dragic in the playoffs, you know, you hear the term playoff Rondo. Well, playoff Dragic is real. And in the playoffs, this man steps up. That's why they didn't play him a lot of minutes. They gave him a lot of rest during the season so he can be at full strength. I think Miami is a very complete team, guys. Let me just break Miami down real quick. You got Jimmy Butler, who is an assassin. He can play offense, defense, he can shoot it, and he's unselfish. Miami's team is one of the best fantasy teams in basketball because they all know their role. Dragic can get you 5 rebounds, 14 points, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. He can give you 30 easy, and he's 4'9". Nunn can give you 35, 40, and he's 5'1". Pritchard, I don't know if he's going to get enough run to matter. Jackson, I'm not really feeling. But Rondo, I'm loving me some Rondo, ladies and gentlemen. Rondo can't be 3,500, ladies and gentlemen. You can't tell me that Rajon Rondo is this low. Rajon Rondo is 4'3". I'm playing him. That's playoff Rondo. All right, guys, so now let's go and let me give you my shooting guard. All right, guys, at the shooting guard position, it's a no-brainer, guys. I'm giving you guys Paul George. I just think that they're on a mission. I think Paul George is going to step up. I think it's not going to be a game. I think Paul George is going to be the playoff Paul that we remember from Indiana. Expect 45 to 50 fantasy points. Now, at the small forward, guys, I'm going to save you guys a little bit of money and a pick that will probably be a little surprising. I'm going to give you guys Carmelo Anthony. And the reason why, he is 3'8", and I believe the same thing. They were letting him rest. Carmelo will be in when the game is its biggest. He's not going to be on the bench. This game is probably going to stay close. Carmelo is going to get 15 shot attempts. He's been rebounding the ball better. He's been blocking shots. And I don't know why he had to beg for a job over the past few years, as Kwame Brown pointed out, when he is a phenomenal talent, one of the best players to ever play in the league. He should have not had to beg for a job. And I'm glad he's back in the league. And I think Carmelo's going to show you guys that even at 37 or 38, that he can still get it done. Now, at the power forward position, a lot of people like Tatum, a lot of people like Antetokounmpo. I have to wait and see because Miami holds him under 40 fantasy points, so I got to wait and see with this. But you got Tatum, you got Porzingis, you got Ibaka. I got to go Gordon, guys, because Denver's playoff push is not going to be dependent upon Joker, because Joker is going to give you 40 to 55 fantasy points. He'll probably give you 20 actual points, and he gets guys involved, and Porter is going to score. They brought Gordon here for the playoffs, so Gordon got to be the number 3. Gordon's got to get them 15, 6, and 6, and a steal and a block. He got to do that every game. He's athletic enough. He has the talent. Now he got to just go do it. He's going up against Portland. It's going to be tough, the first matchup against Covington, because Covington is a 3-and-D defender. But he has the talent. He can do the same thing Covington can do. He's a little bit more athletic than Covington. But Covington is a solid defender, so we'll see. So that's it, guys. You got Gordon, Carmelo, George, and Irving. This is a balanced 4 horsemen. You got 6,700 for the rest of your lineup, guys. So good hunting, guys. And I am doing a playoff package. And guys, been doing good so far for the playoffs. So check out the comment section. That's it, guys. I want to break down the rest of the slate. So guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want, so you get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think in ink, so that way you can write it down, so that way it can come true. Love you guys. All right, thanks for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to be a stat, remember, hit that subscribe button and also share this video. Thank you, and welcome to the Stat Room.